So this is a piece I finished at the end of 2009, like just before Christmas. This piece is called The Last Enemy, and it's working on a concept. There's three different skulls here that are all about the end of death. So in this one, the skull, I mean skulls have kind of featured throughout art history, and art's Andrei Tarkovsky said that the Russian film director, he said art should, when looking at a piece of art, it should prepare the soul for death. So a massively heavy thing to you know, that's what Damien Hirst was doing with the sharks and the sheep and that. You know, people are looking at something dead in the midst of life. And I think skulls and the vanitas kind of tradition of skulls throughout art history. It's been artists' way of understanding who are we, you know, what we're made of, and we aren't immortal, or are we? And so yeah, I think there's something kind of interesting about a skull being etched into skin. So you're showing an image. You know, this is a dead skin. This leather was once a living, breathing creature that had life, and then it was slain, and all the blood and gore and hair removed, it's been cleaned up, and then upholstered that skin, and then I've carved through it to persuade to reveal something of, you know, an image of beauty. So that's what these are about. And then this one here is slightly different. This was a piece I did. I've actually got a skull and I put it into a plastic bag, a clear plastic bag, and I set a fire in the bag, and as the oxygen burned up, the plastic of the bag was sucked into the cavity of the skull, and was sort of sucked in, and I was photographing as it was burning, and so I took a series of about 100 photos of it burning, and then I worked from those photos. So this one's called Death, Asphyxiated. So again, it's about skulls and mortality, and maybe there's more beyond it. So even death itself is dying.